Now launching podcast simulation. Loading podcast holodeck in
3, 2, 1.
It is the Podcast 42 after show of our episode where we picked up Gordon Ramsay and Mary Poppins on our way to Planet Punch-Out, which we should get to at some point before the end of the year.
It's going about as quick as Monday Night Football.
Awesome. We'll have it ready in January.
But we have a special guest on the after show.
Gary?
No, Laura.
Hi.
Yay!
Oh, sorry, they look alike.
But oh, no, they don't. Wow, no, they don't.
No, they don't. But I haven't gotten a reaction out of Laura in a while, so I had to throw it out there right away.
Well, you need to be nice to Laura because she's had
I'm
her
nice
second.
to Laura every day.
No, you're not.
No, he's not.
She had her second shot, and she's feeling very sleepy.
Yes.
But you're fully vaccinated in 2 weeks.
That's right. That's when you get your superpowers.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him.
Mine are going to be laser eyes.
So she's sleepy, so it's a normal day.
Yeah.
But she's like even more extra sleepy than a normal day.
Is that possible?
We're about to find out.
Yes, I'm going to tell you right now. Yes, it is.
Well, let's help you with the sleepiness, and let's open up the beer cooler.
JL Beer Cooler, it's cooler than you think. JL Beer Cooler, it's cool enough to drink. It's cool enough to drink, yeah.
All right, Gordon wanted to try this beer. What was it again?
Yeah, it was some sweet beer that came out of Mary Poppins beer cooler.
Sweets cherry chocolate.
From Mountain Walking Brewery.
It's a Berliner Weiss.
It's a sour.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
It's out of Montana.
let's start with Laura in case she falls asleep during the episode.
So, yeah, I can keep going back to Montana. Like, well, one, let me preface this with I'm not a fan of chocolate, and I'm not a fan of cherries. And that first sip was a chocolate cherry sip, and the second sip was just as bad. So I'm going to give it a 1 if I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I mean, it's up to you. You get to choose.
No, I mean, like, I would not drink this at all. At all.
Okay. What if it was the only beer on Earth?
I would now be sober. I would not drink this beer.
Oh, I did forget to mention we base our ratings on a 6-pack. 1 being the worst, 6 being the best. This makes sense to everybody but one lone Canadian in Kissimmee. I'm going to go next, and I actually agree with you. I don't like chocolate cherry at all. If you like chocolate-covered cherries, then you might actually like this, because it tastes exactly like a chocolate-covered cherry, which in my opinion is disgusting. I didn't think it was super soury. Is that a word? Soury? Sour?
It is now.
Sourful? Sour.
You're like a walking thesaurus.
Full of sourness. But I didn't enjoy it just because of the cherry chocolate combination. I'm also going to give it a 1.
Yeah, it was not good.
Sabrina.
I'm a fan of chocolate cherries, and I'm not a fan of this beer.
Okay.
The first sip, I didn't really get a whole lot of cherry. I got more chocolate.
A lot of chocolate.
Yeah. Which is surprising because it's so pink.
I don't think chocolate and alcohol really mix well, except for maybe like a Bailey's or something. But like wine and beer, it doesn't ever taste good.
We go through this every time when we talk about stouts and how we like chocolate stouts.
I don't like chocolate stouts.
Everybody but Laura in this room likes chocolate stouts.
I guess chocolate and stout's good, but anything else?
I like chocolate.
Like a coffee chocolate stout is like our ideal drink for a stout.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, that stout we had the other day was really good.
The bourbon barrel aged one. I know.
Yes.
If we only had one more, we could have shared with Sabrina, but we drank it.
Don't have it.
I probably wouldn't have liked it anyway, let's be honest.
Probably not.
You know. Probably would have liked it about as much as I like this beer, which is not. So it's probably a 1.
Did you guys secretly drink it?
Why are you trying to pawn off my last bottle of beer? Seriously. We don't have it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have a coconut cream pie if you want.
I'm good.
Oh, yeah, we do.
I'm good. Laura didn't get to try that one.
Laura's also very good on that one. She doesn't like coconut.
Oh, but I think you should try this.
Oh,
one.
no, I don't think so.
Did you give a rating before we got on a tangent?
1.
A 1? Okay. Beer Master, he's swishing.
It's okay. I've had a chocolate covered cherry sour before, and this is not nearly as good as that one that I had before. So this one, it's not bad. It's got good flavor to it. You get the chocolate, you get the cherry, and there is the slight bit of vanilla in there, I feel like, to balance them out. Overall, it's a smooth sour. It says Berliner Weiss, but it's total sour. I'm going to give it a 3 because it's a balanced beer for what it is. It's not the greatest, it's not the best, but overall, it's not bad.
Well, you're in luck because between these 4
you
glasses...
couldn't even just say because.
Nope. But between these 4 glasses is only 2 beers, so that means you're good to drink it all.
Yeah.
I just opened a high-low.
That doesn't count towards your 3 beers of this one.
It does. It does.
Nope.
No, it doesn't. No.
I can't have it. Laura could be sick.
Nope.
She's not fully vaccinated for 2 weeks.
Well, while we're discussing that, why don't we get into some Gordon Ramsay and Mary Poppins facts?
Oh, there's Mary Poppins facts, too?
Yeah, but I have those.
All right.
Wait,
Oh,
I have to read the Gordon Ramsay facts?
I mean, I felt it was fitting.
Oh, we divided it up?
Well, I just handed him Gordon Ramsay facts because
I thought that there was only
He
the
was-
one person and that we were just going to alternate every other one.
I mean, no, listen, damn it. He said Mary Poppins and Gordon Ramsay facts, and I delivered.
All right, why don't we start with some Gordon Ramsay facts?
He was born in Johnstown, Scotland, and raised in Stratford Avon, because Avon's calling. England. He founded his global restaurant group, Gordon Ramsay Restaurants. Wow, that took a lot of thinking. In 1997.
I know what I was doing in 97.
Yeah, you were a senior in high school.
No, jackass. I was an 8th grader. Starting freshman year of high school.
Yeah, see, high school. Told you.
Well, we're getting a Gordon Ramsay restaurant here in Orlando.
We are?
Yeah.
A quick service.
Yeah, it's quick.
What?
I don't care.
It's a fish and chips.
I'll be there.
Those are called chipperies.
They're called chipperies.
Yeah, because you got to be chipper to work there. Which is why
Well-
he'll never be in the restaurant.
Since when are they called chipperies?
I don't know. It sounded good. I was going with it.
Okay.
I like how 3 of us
Solid.
just went along with it, and you
Yeah.
still questioned us. When have we ever lied to you, Chris?
Every day.
That's not true.
She's drunk.
I don't talk to you every day.
How am I drunk?
She's drunk on Pfizer. Or as my daughter calls it, Pfizer.
I thought it was Moderna.
It was Moderna.
Did you get Moderna? I thought you got Pfizer.
I got Moderna.
He doesn't even know what she got.
He has no idea.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Neither did she.
Did she?
Yeah, I don't know really what they put in my arm. I don't know.
And then there was a baby.
Is that how they're made?
So the other Gordon Ramsay restaurant that I know about in the United States is also quick service, and it's a burger joint. So I'm wondering if there's a full service Ramsay restaurant somewhere here in the United States, or
Well, they're
It's not going to be
Red
full
Rock.
service for you.
Red Rock.
Yeah, and Nevada, Red Rock, Nevada had one at that resort.
LA had one too. New York had one. Mm-hmm. And Vegas has got Hell's Kitchen one.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
But I
answer is yes.
think,
Yes.
yeah, I
Without
think the one
shouting
in,
names of places at me, the answer was yes.
we didn't shout names of places. We shouted locations.
Yeah, they're like
we-
Vegas, California, New York.
Camp places and
It's like
locations
listening to a
being
Huey Lewis song.
interchangeable.
But I also think a bunch of them have also closed down.
I
Really?
think so too, yeah.
Yeah, because like he does not.
COVID.
He no, not even due to
No.
COVID. Like
Due to COVID.
Some are, but he just doesn't renew his lease when it's up.
Oh, okay.
It's like a pop-up restaurant for the lease.
Well, the Hell's Kitchen one probably closed because they never made any money because they always shut it down in the middle of service
I mean, I'd expect
because they
that.
can't make the risotto.
I'd be really mad if they didn't shut it down in the middle of service, actually.
This is coming from the guy who once told me he was going to make cranberry chutney and then went to the store and bought salsa instead.
And it's the best cranberry salsa you've ever had, isn't it?
No.
Yes, it is.
It was too mild. He can't handle the spice. At his
can't?
age, the heartburn.
Oh, hush. Publix makes the best cranberry chutney out there. I look forward to that every year. I just eat it out of the package.
I know, so did the rest of us because you didn't give us any silverware plates.
I don't remember that.
I do.
When was that?
Thanksgiving, obviously.
Oh, did we celebrate Thanksgiving this year?
Last
Yeah.
year, yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, we
Okay.
haven't celebrated this year yet.
No, this year that's what happened.
But you know, I was thinking maybe in November
Since COVID,
we should
it's
just
all-
get together
yeah,
and celebrate.
yeah, maybe November.
Who knows? COVID took away all the months. I don't know. This could be November right now. I have no idea.
No, we did not skip Halloween. I would know if we skipped Halloween.
Yeah, and some of us kept one job to keep us on track, and like having 19 of them.
Yeah, and some of us just didn't get a job,
Yeah.
but are still too busy to show up for the show.
All right, next Gordon fact.
Did you know that after rising to fame on the British television series Boiling Point in 1999, Ramsey had become one of the best known and most influential chefs in the UK by 2004?
I don't know the show Boiling Point.
5 years.
Yeah, Boiling Point. Wesley Snipes hosted it.
And a chippery.
It was when he was living over there, so he didn't have to pay taxes here.
I take it this is a cooking show. Sabrina, are you familiar with it? You act like you were.
It's British.
You acted like everyone should know this show.
Duh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Gordon Ramsay. Duh. It's Boiling Point. I mean, he gets
Yeah. It was all.
pissed.
They
and
made
then,
pasta.
Like, you know.
He puts 2 pieces of bread on the side of a person's face and calls them an idiot sandwich.
A donkey sandwich.
An idiot sandwich.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
he asks.
They made
If
pasta
they're
on
an
the
idiot
show.
sandwich. Are you an idiot
And they just made sure that
sandwich?
the water was boiling and all that. That's why.
Right.
Make sure everything
That's right. And you
comes
know
out.
how they
It was
determined
at-
if it was boiling? By how mad Gordon Ramsay got.
Yeah.
All right, next fact.
With his anger, he makes the perfect al dente pasta.
Just put it on his face.
Next
no
fact.
water needed.
Moving on.
Ramsay was appointed Officer of the Order of the British Empire, the OBE, by Queen Elizabeth II in the 2006 New Year Honors List for services to the hospitality industry. Guy Fieri got it the following year.
I only understood about half that
It's a
sentence.
Flavor Town.
That's right.
That's right.
He
You
took
know-
Queen Elizabeth to Flavortown.
Guy Fieri gets a
hasn't
lot
been the
of
same
crap. Guy Fieri gets a lot of crap, but I like Guy Fieri.
That's because you like burgers and cheese sticks.
I do like burgers and
And
cheese
chicken.
sticks.
Chicken guy.
Forget the chicken. That's right.
Now, I'm not a big fan of his restaurant at Disney Springs, but the sauces are really good.
Are you upset because the chicken has better hair than you on the sign?
There's not a lot of people that have better hair than me.
Ooh.
It's John Stamos, and then it's me.
I would put Eugene Levy above you.
That's because you don't know the difference between his hairline and his eyebrows.
Yeah, because his hair is gray and his eyebrows aren't.
I mean,
I would have given you Elvis, and that's it.
No.
Which was the
Eugene
last time
Levy.
Chris changed his hairstyle.
when Elvis died.
Yeah.
If it works, it works.
Sure.
Yeah, well,
Like John Stamos didn't change his hairstyle either. He just cut it shorter.
yeah.
John Stamos is really good looking too. So.
I'm not comparing my face to John. I'm comparing my hair.
Yeah, he's more Dave Coulier.
I'll take it. He dated Alanis Morissette.
I was gonna say he made Alanis Morissette very upset.
Yes, very, very angry.
That's right.
You ought to know.
Isn't it ironic?
Yeah, that's why they can't go to the movie theater together anymore.
I don't know.
All right, next fact.
In 2020, Forbes listed his earnings at $70 million for the previous 12 months and ranked him the 19th highest earning celebrity in the world.
19th. Only 19th.
Well, yeah, that's because The Rock is number one since he does everything.
Yeah.
I have better hair than The Rock.
The Rock doesn't have hair.
Yeah, it looks better on him.
You have more hair on your head than The Rock does on his entire body.
True story.
You're welcome. It's okay. It's okay. You're welcome.
He shaves because that's the best way you can smell what The Rock is cooking.
Oh my god.
He shaved because he was balding, and that's the best way to handle that. Some of us don't have to shave off our hair because we're not balding.
Is that why you shaved your face for so long?
I shaved my face?
Yeah, because it was
That was
balding.
to hide the gray.
Oh, is that what that was?
Was that supposed to be some sort of attack that failed miserably?
No.
it's
We
literally
were
just a
really just
question.
trying to figure out why you shaved.
Okay.
There's 3 pages of Gordon Ramsay facts.
I didn't say you had to read them all.
Yeah, you don't have to read them all, but what's the next
Good. I'm
fact?
just going to start picking my own.
Pick a good one.
On June 14th, 2017, Ramsay set a new Guinness World Record for the fastest time to fillet a 10-pound fish, achieving the record in 1 minute and 5 seconds. August 16th, 2017, Ramsay set a Guinness World Record for the longest pasta sheet rolled in 60 seconds, which measured 1.45 meters.
I said pick a good one.
It was an amazing one, Chris. Shut your mouth.
How long can you, like, how short of a time can you fillet a 10-pound fish?
I don't know how to fillet a 10-pound fish, but I have better hair than Gordon Ramsay.
I think it's about the same.
I think you actually have the same haircut as Gordon
Yeah.
You
Ramsay.
and Gordon Ramsay have the same hair.
All right, would you fly all these insults at Gordon Ramsay if he was sitting in this chair?
No, because he's awesome.
I would never fly insults at Gordon Ramsay. I would hope to get a good meal.
I would probably fly him at him. I just, you know.
Yeah, well, he can be scary, so.
But if you put a beard on him, he kind of looks like Edgar Gryffindor. So I'm
No,
okay
he does
with
not.
this.
And in May 2008, he opened his first restaurant in the Western U.S. in the London West Hollywood Hotel, formerly the Bel Age Hotel, on the Sunset Strip in Los Angeles. The contract expired in 2015, closing the restaurant.
Maybe he gets bored of them.
He just doesn't renew the contract. He's like, nah, we're done.
Do we know what the restaurant served or the name of it or the
Food.
theme of it?
No.
Maybe that's what keeps his restaurants exciting.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, I've got to eat here before it closes.
It's limited edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you put limited edition on anything, everybody wants it.
That's true.
True.
If it says limited edition, I usually buy it.
Yeah,
Right.
we know.
I,
You didn't buy the beer?
No. I just know that whenever it says limited edition, that's why he's always in line for the McRib.
yeah, if it's a temporary thing on a menu, I'm probably gravitating towards that. That is true.
I don't spiel blue plate specials, but if Chris is in my section, I do. Did you know that Ramsay voices the character Bolton Gramercy in Big Hero 6, the series? The character, a chef with a fiery temper, is loosely based on him.
Gee, what an original name for him. In what movie?
No,
Big Hero 6, the series.
Oh, there was a series?
Clearly.
Oh, you didn't know?
You guys didn't know either. I don't.
Yeah, I did.
Who's in it?
All the
Baymax.
characters
Baymax.
from Big Hero 6.
Hero. Come on now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you 100% sure about that?
positive. They even got
Okay.
Alan Tudyk to come back and voice the character.
Alan Tudyk was in Big Hero 6?
Yeah.
He's like the John Ratzenberger of the Disney movies.
Yeah.
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 Do you think John Ratzenberger could voice Hey Hey? I think not.
This is true.
Yeah, he could.
I love all the dimensions he gave to Hey Hey. It was it's like his breakout.
Breakout
Performance.
role.
Oh, really? I liked him more as K2SO in Rogue One.
Well, yeah.
Him as Shadebot just throwing the insults out there the entire time.
Well, they're
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about bringing Firefly back, but
He did.
yeah, he's dead, so I guess he can't come back. But his new show is awesome.
How do Reavers clean their spears?
How do Reavers clean their spears? I don't remember.
They put them through the wash.
Is that a line from the show?
No, that's a really in bad taste joke from the show.
Oh, okay.
Like a leaf in the wind.
But are you like a plastic bag filled with gasoline?
Like a leaf in the wind.
Did you even watch the show?
Yes.
All. How many
Yes.
episodes were there? Like 15?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the
Maybe.
movie.
Yeah, I have all of them at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think the movie held up to the show. I didn't.
I'm not having this argument.
I
with
didn't
you
like
right
the
now.
movie as much as the show.
Nathan Fillion does no wrong.
I like Nathan
love
Fillion.
Nathan
I watched his new
Fillion.
show, The Rookie.
Does no wrong. Can't wait till we do the Nathan Fillion episode. See you in 4 years.
All right, next Gordon Ramsay.
Ramsey joined several other celebrity chefs in the 2010 series The Big Fish Fight, where he, along with fellow chef Jamie Oliver and a few others, spent time on a trawler boat to raise awareness about the discarding of hundreds of thousands of sea fish.
I didn't see that.
It was probably on Fox and got canceled after a week.
Sounds stinky. One more Gordon Ramsay fact. Take us out with a bang.
Oh boy.
A nice, juicy, unfish-related Gordon Ramsay fact.
In 2008, Ramsey was in Iceland's Westman Islands filming a puffin hunting segment when he lost his footing and fell during a descent off an 85-foot cliff, landing in the icy water below. He said, "I thought I was a goner." He reached the surface of the water by removing his heavy boots and waterproof clothing. His film crew, who rescued Ramsey by throwing him a rope, reported that he was submerged for at least 45 seconds. During the ordeal, he remembers how he felt. "I was panicking and my lungs were filling with water. When I got to the top after getting my boots off, I was dazed and my head was totally massive." Quite, quite like Chris's ego.
That was on the fact sheet.
Did you say he was on a puffin hunting
Yes.
expedition?
Yes, that's why I read it, because it said puffin hunting segment.
Like
Yeah.
the bird that looks like a cross between a toucan and a penguin?
Yeah.
Puffin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't those what the porgs had to cover up?
Yes.
He's opening a new cookery school called the Gordon Ramsay Academy, and it's expected to open in early 2021.
People hunt puffins?
Yeah.
Obviously, they're elusive.
Clearly.
Do they eat puffins?
Why not? It's a bird. Probably tastes just like a porg.
Or like chicken.
But you guys are guessing. You don't have the actual facts on that.
Do I need facts on it? No. Should I have facts? Probably, but I'm not the one who typed out these fishbowl facts.
We were only looking for facts about Gordon Ramsay and Mary Poppins.
All right, we'll keep it up, and we're having puffin for Thanksgiving this year.
That's fine. You're going to have to buy a lot of them. They're like as big as a Cornish hen.
Yep.
I can't
And-
imagine they're very hard to hunt.
Twice as
They don't
expensive.
fly, do they? I don't
Yes,
think
they do.
Yeah.
They fly and swim.
Puffins fly?
Yeah.
Because penguins don't fly.
No.
Elephants fly.
I've never seen an elephant fly. I've seen a house fly.
I've heard a rubber band.
We are not going into that racist segment of Dumbo right now because I'm going to get us in trouble because I'm going to be like,
I've seen a polka dot railroad tie.
All right, let's do some Mary Poppins facts.
She was an evil witch.
I like Mary. You didn't
shut
like
your
Mary
mouth.
Poppins movie? I thought it was really good.
I don't like Julie Andrews. She's overrated.
Yeah, but
I
Dick
love
Van
Julie
Dyke.
Andrews.
Dick Van Dyke has played the same character for 70 years.
And it
Even
works really
Diagnosis
well.
Murder was him on the Dick Van Dyke Show.
I know, and it's amazing.
Yeah, but a lot of actors are like that.
Whoa.
Listen,
Leave
mean-
Tom Cruise alone.
If you find something you're good at, stick to it, okay? That's all
Right,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
I mean,
Yeah, it's like AC/DC making music.
And once again, I will still go and buy the record.
And it'll sound just like the last AC/DC record.
And I'm
Even
fine
the
with that.
Ramones showed more growth than AC/DC.
I'm fine with AC/DC songs. Like I'm thrilled when I have no idea which one is playing for the first 3 minutes, and it's not until they start
That's-
singing that I realize it was TNT.
That's why you like this show so much. No growth.
much.
We do the
No
same
growth.
jokes over and over.
That's right.
do you think Kevin Hart has range?
When he's with The Rock, because he has to yell up to him.
Yeah, but
Kevin Hart has to yell up to everybody.
When he is with The Rock, Kevin Hart has range because he has to play the straight man in comedy. The Rock is the slapstick guy, the one that you can laugh at. Have you not watched Central Intelligence?
I have seen Central Intelligence.
I've also
great
seen
movie.
Jumanji.
And I'm not knocking on Kevin Hart because I like Kevin Hart. But I'm saying a lot of actors do the same thing in every movie. And it works. The Rock. How much range do you think The Rock has?
Infinite amount of range.
And that's just with his eyebrows.
That's exactly right. He tells a story with the eyebrow.
His eyebrows should win the Academy Award.
For greatest eyebrow ever.
I also like The Rock.
can
I'll
only
watch
raise
any
one.
Rock movie, but he's The Rock in every movie. Every movie, he's The Rock.
One movie he was Maui.
Exactly. You're
And Maui
welcome.
was just Rock with a hook.
The animated rock.
Yes.
Looked
He had
nothing like
hair.
him. He looked like a massive, I don't know, like all the hair.
All right, well, let's go back a bit. How about Jimmy Stewart?
Jimmy Stewart.
Mary.
He was Jimmy Stewart in
right.
every movie. Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra in every movie.
Frank Sinatra was amazing.
As Frank Sinatra in every movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Frank Sinatra's amazing.
Okay, I'm just saying. All right, Mary Poppins.
Chris DeVos is the same in every episode.
I am the
not
same in
true.
every episode.
Sometimes he's Scooby-Doo.
As a horse.
As a horse.
That's a horse. Why play it like every horse you've ever heard?
That's right. All right, so Disney pushed back the production of Mary Poppins to ensure Julie Andrews could play the leading role. The actress was pregnant when Disney offered her the role, but he wanted Andrews to play Mary Poppins so badly that he postponed filming for her. Yeah.
Good choice. Even though JL hates the movie.
That's fine. They're all about the movie. That's all right. I was going to say, let's see. He originally considered Angela Lansbury, Mary Martin, and Betty Davis for the role of Mary Poppins.
And
Betty
that's why
Davis.
he
He
made
did.
Bed Knobs and Broomsticks.
Oh, I love Angela Lansbury.
I like Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. That's a good movie.
Because it's the age of not believing.
I think it's better than Mary Poppins.
Do you really? Mm-hmm.
Mary Poppins is overrated.
Haven't seen it in a long time.
I
but
love both of them equally. Yeah, sorry. I was in my head. I was playing through what is the one song at the end where she makes all of the clothes get up and dance and move.
Oh, yes.
The chant.
You don't have to put
Aren't they
your
the same
clothes on.
kids in Bed Knobs and Broomsticks?
What's that?
Aren't they the same kids in Bed Knobs and Broomsticks? Like the same actors?
As
Mary Poppins?
no, the two that were in Mary Poppins were in The 9 Lives of Thomasina and No Mobile.
Every British kid in that time looked the same.
Yeah.
They all had the round face, and they all wanted more porridge. I don't know
But
what
they
that
can't
means.
have the pudding
I'm getting
until
canceled
they've
in England.
eaten the meat.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
No, I work in the UK now.
The word supercalifragilisticexpialidocious was added to the Oxford English Dictionary with the definition extraordinarily good, wonderful.
Can you spell it backwards?
I can because I'm looking at it spelled for it.
That's
You know
how they
who
get
can't
you with DUIs.
You can ask Alexa to spell it backwards, and she will.
Well, that was a fun fact.
That's from a Mary Poppins fact.
There we go. Andrews had an accident on set while filming a flying sequence. Andrews said that she almost got hurt filming her final flying scene in Mary Poppins. According to the actress, she was up in a harness after filming the stunt where she felt a rope slip before she plummeted to the stage. Luckily, she wasn't hurt during the fall. Unless you're JL, in which case he feels it would have been better if she would have just gotten hurt.
No, I got a visual of her falling. It was kind of funny.
So that fact was that she almost fell, but she didn't.
No, she fell, but she didn't get hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm falling and I can't get up.
Unlike me, who falls constantly and is constantly getting hurt.
Yes. All the time.
But
And that's the
You're
real
never
reason why
filming
we
a
don't bring you back to a restaurant to work.
But you weren't filming a flying sequence when you fell. So.
No, I was just everyday walking.
Yeah,
He fell getting the mail the other day.
it's true.
You know that scene in the Dick Van Dyke Show where he trips over the footstool?
Yeah,
That's Chris
with no footstool.
with no footstool.
I'm Chevy Chase playing
Chevy Chase.
Gerald Ford.
Speaking of people that aren't funny,
Fletch was funny.
Mary Poppins was Andrew's first film that was released in theaters. Although she had appeared in TV, movies, and on shows, she voiced a character as an animated film. Mary Poppins was Andrew's first major live-action movie.
Wait, what's the golfing movie?
and we're back to Chevy Chase.
That was funny.
Caddyshack?
Caddyshack, yeah. I don't.
Yeah, because of Bill Murray.
Yes, because of Bill Murray.
And the Dancing Gopher.
Bill Murray's way funnier than Chevy Chase, but Chevy Chase was funny in that movie.
Could you picture Chevy Chase in What About Bob?
No.
No, of course not.
Baby
Chevy
steps
Chase
down
in
the stairs.
Zombieland? No.
Nope.
Woody Harrelson would not have been excited to meet Chevy Chase.
Yeah, you're preaching to the choir here.
Baby steps to the bus.
You took my agreement with you, and then you tried to go and prove me wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm just pointing out facts.
Well, I'll one up you. In the whole series of Community, Chevy Chase was only funny in one episode. So there you go.
Now I'm going to have to try and figure out what episode we're talking about.
The one where they play D&D.
Oh, yeah.
He has no idea what you're talking
Nope.
about.
No, I do. I do.
No,
I
he
watched
says
that
he
whole
does.
show.
But he has no idea right now what you're talking
Yes,
about.
he is, because that's one of the more famous episodes of Community.
And Donald Glover's great.
Yeah. It's a great show until Donald Glover leaves. When Donald Glover leaves, it goes way downhill, but watch it up until he
Showing
leaves.
I bet in the morning.
All right, Mary Poppins.
Disney originally put in a bid for film rights to Trevor's novel Mary Poppins in the early 1940s, but it took 20 years for the company to convince the author to accept, according to the Smithsonian Magazine.
That's because they had to bring in Tom Hanks to finally seal the deal.
seal the
I
deal
had to
with.
take her on a carousel and
Yeah. Travers has been open about her issues with Disney adaptation of Mary Poppins. Despite being part of several meetings with Disney creators, Travers said she never approved of the final version of the Mary Poppins film. Although Disney followed her request not to make the movie entirely animated, Travers later also said she wanted the animation sequence in the film to be removed, but that she was told it was too late to do so. According to The New Yorker, Travers cried while watching the premiere of the movie. Unfortunately, they weren't tears of joy.
How can that be? I don't understand that.
She
it
didn't
wasn't
like
her story.
Yeah,
That
she didn't
wasn't
like
her
the dancing
story.
penguins.
Did she not have dancing penguins in the book?
No.
don't you
Bert wasn't even in the book.
No?
No.
They added that? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there
don't
was
you remember
adding
when
to the
we
movie.
said that Mary Poppins was mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was.
Yeah, well, I got that from the movie.
Mary Poppins
Saving
was
Mr.
actually,
Banks.
if you've ever seen, what is the name of the other Nanny McPhee?
Nanny McPhee.
That's how Mary Poppins was. She was closer to that. Like she was not
Oh.
not
That's
nice.
played by the same actress.
No, it's not.
Nanny McPhee and Mary and P.L. Travers? Yes, it is.
Yes, that is.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought you meant Mary Poppins
Poppins?
and
No.
Nanny McPhee.
No.
I'm like,
No.
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
No.
She also didn't want any music in it. She didn't want any singing in the
Yeah.
movie.
Although
So is the original Mary Poppins just her and the two kids? Is that all that's in the book?
no, well, the funny thing is that
I never read the book.
She turns them into sugar and eats them at the end.
Yes, exactly.
That's Hansel and Gretel.
And Mary Poppins.
The Broadway Mary Poppins was actually closer to the books and how that went. And before her death in 1996, Travers allowed the creation of the Mary Poppins stage production produced by Sir Cameron Mackintosh. Mary Poppins ran on
apple?
Broadway. Yep. Same one. He tastes delicious. Mary Poppins ran on Broadway from 2004 to 2013. And it was nominated for 7 Tony Awards. It ended up taking home the award for Best Scenic Design of a Musical. But the Broadway musical was actually closer related to how the books went.
Yeah. I'm never interested in the Disney musicals, yet they all win awards and all do really well and last on Broadway for a long time.
That's not
Not Frozen.
true. Wow. And not Tarzan either.
Frozen.
Yeah.
It's coming in the season package.
Like we saw Lion King, the musical. We saw off.
We saw it in
Broadway.
Vegas.
So you went to a high school production
I
of
know,
it.
right?
Production of the Lion
No,
King.
we saw it at its
junior
home in
version.
Vegas.
Yeah, we saw it in Vegas, and visually it was incredible.
Yeah.
But it was the exact same story I've seen 1,000 times.
So you went to Vegas and went and watched The Lion King on stage? Was it
Yeah.
at least the Cirque du Soleil version?
No, I mean it was.
That it wasn't a true Vegas show.
There was no naked women in it.
It was worth seeing because like the puppetry was incredible, and the wildebeest scene was amazing.
Yes.
But they didn't bring anything new to the table. Much like when
They
they
added
redid the
songs.
movie. Yeah, but the songs
They brought
weren't that
something
great.
new to the table. They brought Seth Rogen in to be more inappropriate as Pumbaa.
Yeah, I mean it's the same
No,
when they
that's
they redid the
live
movie. It's the
animated
same
action
thing.
one.
Yeah, that's the remake.
That wasn't even worth watching. Nope.
Whoa, Donald Glover was Simba.
And the only thing going for that movie was Donald Glover.
Beyonce was Nala.
No, not even.
Like I said, the only thing going for that movie was Donald Glover.
That's
not even,
right.
Yeah.
Not even Donald Glover could save that.
That's why I went to see it, was just to see how Donald Glover would do as Simba.
Simba.
I liked Aladdin on Broadway.
Yep.
I never saw Aladdin on Broadway.
Oh, you should have. It was really good.
I thought that one was a good.
It was pretty good.
Even the Will
Yeah.
Smith version was good.
The Will
I
Smith
liked
version
the
was
Will
good.
Smith version.
I enjoyed that.
I thought he did a really good job. That's really big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
And he
But I like
Did
that he
pretty
was just
good.
like, I'm going to do the opposite of Robin Williams.
Well, and because he
he's
made
like,
it
because
his
he
own.
knew.
Yeah.
He knew.
Yeah.
He's like, I
And
can't.
That's the smart way to do it. Like if he would have attempted to redo Robin Williams, it wouldn't have worked out so well.
At
No.
all, no.
no, I thought he did really good.
Yeah.
That's one of the live action ones I do like from Disney.
Yeah. So David Tomlinson, who played Mr. Banks, was also the voice of Mary Poppins' talking umbrella.
I thought they sounded similar. Yeah.
gonna have to
He's
go back
also
and
the
listen
voice
now.
of my talking umbrella.
You have
Well,
one?
You know.
Yeah, doesn't everybody?
That's the umbrella I want in my umbrella collection.
Who has an umbrella collection?
I do.
Laura has an umbrella collection. You know what else she collects? She collects backpacks. And
Tiny backpacks.
Tiny
Yeah.
backpacks.
Yes.
You can only stick like a cell phone in it. That's about it. But you still have to wear it on your back. And she collects tumblers.
Oh, yes, I do. I do. I have an obsession with tumblers.
Oh, no, I'm just laughing at the tiny backpack because I got a visual.
She's a product of the 90s. I mean,
So it should be hanging from her hip for a belt loop.
oh my God.
You
when
want to
they
know a
switched
strange
that.
fact? She can't stick one of her tumblers in her tiny backpack. The tumblers are too big.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I bet I can.
I've seen our
Challenge
lockers at work.
accepted.
She has to have like her own locker for her tumbler. The other locker she has is for the tiny backpack and the gummy bears.
These damn lounge flies, I'll tell you. Some of them are really cool looking, but people get obsessed. I saw a TikTok today where the lady sold all of her lounge flies.
Why'd she sell them?
She's
You
in,
know how much money you can get for those?
Oh, I know. I have a couple in my possession that they no longer make that are going for a pretty penny.
well, she's in protest of Disney. I don't know why. I don't remember why she.
Probably the tattoos.
I don't know. But she was like, instead of canceling or calling to cancel Disney, I'm just selling my personal Disney stuff. So
Right,
I'm
because-
canceling it for myself. I don't expect you guys to cancel it.
Well, that's cool of her.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you should do.
Correct.
But, I mean, in all fairness, I feel that is a very corporate way of dealing with things because she's making money off of them. So,
Right. Yeah.
you know.
But Loungefly does do other properties besides Disney, so there's no telling
Yeah.
what she sold. But when I wasn't really paying attention to it until she said lounge flies. I sold all my lounge flies. And I went, oh, Laura.
I'll sell all my lounge flies when you sell all your pops.
Ooh, they could buy another house with that.
I don't think you should have to sell your lounge flies. They're just, I don't know. It's just, as a collectible, it's just an unusual collectible, much like the tumblers.
Because neither one of those are useful, like your pops.
Yeah, I know. The things I collect keeps me dry in the rain. Allows me to have beverages any time of day, and it keeps them cold for 24 hours. Just so you guys know, like amazing.
Or hot for 8.
Or hot for 8.
It keeps my vodka cool.
I don't put vodka in my tumblers.
But the
I know
lounge
people that
fly,
do that.
No, that's a Yeti.
you can only wear 2 at the most at a time.
How can you wear 2?
You wear one on the back and one on the front.
Why would I need to wear 2? That's ridiculous.
Because they're tiny.
Listen, I have a lounge fly for every occasion. Okay?
She really does.
She does, and I'm trying to figure out a way to display them because they are displayable. Like, it's just not like a backpack. It's a really cool looking backpack.
There's a lot of shelves in here we could put them on.
No, there's not. They're full of pops.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of shelves in here we can put them on.
All right, next Mary Poppins fact.
At the beginning of the film, some of the nannies waiting in line to apply for the nanny position were actually stuntman and drag.
Oh.
Yeah.
I knew that fact.
Are we
Yeah.
back to where,
It's a fun
like
one.
Shakespearean days, where only men could play all the parts?
No. They
No.
didn't have female stuntmen. Like when
Yeah.
the wind comes in and they get blown away,
Yeah.
and they kill the nannies.
They didn't have female
Essentially.
stuntmen?
Right.
No.
So it had to be guys who got blown away.
Because they were properly trained how to roll.
Yeah.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah, well, there's female stuntmen now.
Okay, well, wouldn't they
Correct.
be stunt women?
Stunt persons. You don't know their pronouns.
Well, if they're female stunt women or stuntmen, then they would be stunt women.
They could be they stunt persons or them stunt persons. So you need to be more sensitive and woke like myself.
Anyways,
Next fact.
Julie Andrews agreed to make the film after she was rejected for the role of Eliza Doolittle in the film version of My Fair Lady, to which she had played on Broadway and created the role on Broadway and both the West End in London.
That's like Frank Welker getting told he wasn't the right voice for Megatron in Transformers when he originated the voice.
Yep.
Exactly like that.
Just like that.
And
I would think that Julie Andrews would have been the caliber of I don't have to audition.
Well, but at the time,
Not
remember,
then.
Mary Poppins was her
We don't
first
treat
film.
women like that in the 60s.
That came out before Sound of Music.
Yeah, she had filmed Mary Poppins before Sound of Music because while she was on the set for Sound of Music, she actually used to sing the songs from Mary Poppins to the kids.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know the timeline.
I mean, they literally were like back to back years. I was like 61 and 62.
It came out before SOB?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a joke.
You're an SOB.
I saw a clip of Julie Andrews meeting the actual Von Trapp lady.
Oh, yeah, Maria?
Maria, yes. And she was like, so how did I do? And she's like, well, you don't know how to yodel.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, so she had to teach Julie Andrews how to yodel.
Oh, I love it. I love it. The same set that was used for Mary Poppins was the same set in Princess Diaries, and it was later renamed the Julie Andrews set.
Renamed to what?
Like Julie.
Well,
after
hey, at
Julie
least she knew where she was going on the set while she was in the movie.
Andrews. That's right. No. It took the Sherman brothers, Robert and Richard Sherman. It took them 2.5 years to write the music for the film. But they were also writing, and they were completely unaware that the studio did not actually have the rights to the book. So they were like writing the music, and they thought everything was cool, and then they found out later that, just kidding, guys. We didn't even have the rights, but we totally had you do it because we had faith.
Well, in Saving Mr. Banks, it only took them like 2 hours to write the music.
Yeah.
They edited that portion out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The Step in Time dance sequence was originally stated to be 9 minutes long, but the director tried to cut it down to 2 after fearing it was too long. When Walt Disney found out, he actually decided to add more elements to the sequence and extended it to 14 minutes.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
It's 14 minutes in the movie?
It's 14 minutes.
Oh, yes,
hour and a half long movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember it being really long. Like
The
they never
movie's
ended.
90 minutes long, and for 15 minutes of it, you get to watch them do one dance.
That's
Step in
right.
time, step
Step
in
in
time,
time,
blah, 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 blah.
It's amazing. You can go to the bathroom during that and come back, and it's just right where you left off.
That's true. That's true now that I think about it. Yeah.
Yep.
It's still not as long as Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Just the walking stick dances.
Isn't Chitty Chitty Bang Bang where they had the guy that like
The
caught
children?
the kids?
Yes. Yeah, the creepy dude.
The creepy pedophile dude?
Yep, that's the one.
Okay.
I remember liking it as a kid, and then like a couple years ago, I'm like, Giles, let's sit down, my youngest daughter, let's sit down and watch Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's an old movie, but it's really good, and it's not good. It is not a good movie. I don't know what happened. I think they changed it.
I thoroughly enjoy some
You
of the
weren't
songs
high
in it.
anymore, apparently. It was
It's-
whatever.
It's like
a
2 different movies.
long movie,
Yeah.
and nothing happens.
It has an intermission. That's not true. They make
What?
toot
It has
sweets.
an intermission?
It has an intermission. They make toot sweets.
They should not have an intermission in a movie like that. This isn't the 10 Commandments. This isn't Titanic or Gone with the Wind.
No, it's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and trust me, you need the intermission.
Can you believe the child catcher caught that kid? No, I need to go get a drink.
What's the name of the movie?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
I Love You.
It's a Michael Scott film.
Oh, God. Dick Van Dyke's notorious Cockney accent was partially to blame on his Irish vocal coach, Pat O'Malley, who, according to him, didn't do an accent any better than I did.
Oh, so I could play it.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
By the time of the film's star-studded premiere, relations between P.L. Travers and Walt Disney Studios were so frosty that she wasn't even invited. She had to ask Disney for permission to attend.
It sounds like she's just real difficult to work with.
However, Travis's estate granted Disney the rights to produce the Mary Poppins sequel under the stipulation that they treat the material carefully.
Any female author that has 2 letters as their first name is difficult to work with.
J.K. Rowling.
JK.
That's a fast fact.
Yeah.
All right. Well, excellent.
Dean Koontz wouldn't be this difficult to deal with.
He's not a female author.
He'd just be happy that somebody's finally making one of his books into a movie.
He's had his,
Take that!
he's had
Quite
his
like
books.
Clive Cussler.
Oh my god.
He's had a couple books made into movies.
Do you remember any of them?
Yeah, there was
Yeah, exactly.
no, there was Mr. Murder, and it had Stephen Baldwin in it.
You can just stop there.
And there was one with Nick Cage. I can't remember the name of
Of course he remembers the Nicolas
Cage one,
Cage
yeah.
one.
It's probably an early work by Nick Cage.
Who's the better overactor, Nicolas Cage or William Shatner?
Oh.
it. Nicolas Cage.
William
You're gonna
Shatner.
throw Keanu Reeves in there.
Whoa.
Keanu Reeves.
He's like the biggest under actor. I love Keanu though.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's another one that doesn't have much range, but I still would watch a Keanu Reeves movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every John Wick movie has been the same. You know who's made the same movie for the past, 10, 15 years?
Samuel L. Jackson?
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah, it is.
No.
It is.
He played a sensitive dad
Yeah.
in
who
Love
went
Actually.
That was 20 years ago.
He's been playing. What was the movie with his set of skills?
Taken.
Taken.
Ever since Taken,
He's played
the same character
it's
in
taken
every
on
movie.
a train, or taken in
A plane.
on a plane, or taken in a snow bank. It's all taken all over and over again.
Yeah. And yet somehow I'm still going to see all these movies.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still watch
That's
them.
because you
go
were
to the
taken.
movie.
I know. You know who makes
You
great
were
movies?
taken.
Jason Statham.
He did the Coen Brothers movie, and that was different.
Jason Statham?
No, Liam Neeson.
I watched 2 movies.
The
other
Ballad
day
of
Jason
something.
Statham did.
Buster Scruggs?
Yeah, he was
No.
in that.
Didn't watch that one. One was a kids movie.
That was Love Actually.
No, with Jason.
Jason Statham was in Love
Yeah.
Actually.
No.
He should have been. All the ladies would have left with him.
Yeah.
Did you know that Jason Statham's an actual professional diver?
Yeah, I saw the Meg.
No, he Olympic style diving.
You want to get JL really mad? Tell him how bad the Meg is.
It's not a bad movie.
It's a terrible movie.
Everything you expect it to be. He just had high expectations.
I don't know why you would have high expectations for a movie called The Meg.
Well,
They're making a sequel too. I can't
Oh.
wait.
here's my problem with the Meg. Every single problem, every single one, it was up to Jason Statham to solve. Even though Rainn Wilson came in as an expert, but it's
He
only
wasn't an expert. He was a millionaire. He just threw money at it.
I thought he was like some sort of expert.
No.
I don't remember. But it
You're
was
telling me
Beet
Dwight?
farmer.
it was Jason.
Exactly.
Dwight was an expert
Fact.
on water.
It was Jason Statham diving into the water for 15 minutes and swimming around, and then
Wrong.
getting out, and then diving back in, and then getting out, and diving back in, and getting out. That's all the movie
You've
was.
yet to address a problem with this.
It was no Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw is a great movie. It actually stars 3 of my favorite people in it.
Oh, God.
Jason Statham, The Rock, and Idris Elba.
My youngest daughter.
We're
loves
Jason
that
Momoa
movie.
away from it being the greatest movie ever
She
made.
does not love.
My
Hobbs and
youngest
Shaw.
daughter loves
She
Hobbs
does
and
not.
Shaw.
She does not.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
If they made a sequel to Hobbs and Shaw, I'd go see that.
We went on a cruise, and
Go figure.
Laura got sick.
Did you watch
Very
Speed
sick.
2?
Now listen to this. Laura got sick, so she was in the room most of the time.
I was
I
dying.
remember this cruise.
Is that December?
Yes.
And in
Yeah,
the movie
December
theater,
2019.
on the
Yes.
boat, they showed Hobbs and Shaw like 4 times every day, and that's what we would do. We'd go see Hobbs and Shaw, and my youngest daughter loved every single moment of it. And then we go back to the room, and on the TV, guess what was playing? Hobbs and Shaw.
Because now I'll tell you, in the room they rotated between Hobbs and Shaw and Aladdin live action.
Oh, well, there you go.
I would fall asleep during Prince Ali and wake up during a car chase scene. So it was really amazing. I have no idea what's happening. Maybe that's why I don't like the Aladdin live action.
Maybe.
It makes no sense to me. Where did these cars come from?
Aladdin stole them. Duh.
Like,
He's a thief.
I will tell you, Hobbs and Shaw takes the Fast and Furious and kind of tweaks it and kind of gets you off. I mean,
Does it get you off?
it gets me off.
don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again.
They have the ridiculous car stuff, but it's different, and it'll get you off. So
All 3 of us went.
I was gonna say it gets you off the path of Fast and Furious, but still being Fast and Furious, or
Gets you off.
it just gets you off. Whatever you, if you're into that
Chris
thing,
just likes the first 3 minutes because that's all it takes to get him off.
that's a fact.
Oh, my God.
I can't wait to watch the new horror version of Fast and Furious.
What's that?
The new one that's coming out. Did you not see the villain?
No,
Oh, it's invisible.
Yeah, you can't see him,
You
JL.
can't see him.
really?
You can't see me.
Oh, it's John Cena.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a villain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know JL told me that John Cena was actually in every Fast and the Furious movie?
You just couldn't see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to stand by this. if they don't do a montage of how he was in the background overseeing everything, like manipulating everything that's happened over the past 9 movies, they truly missed out, because they'd be like, oh, you didn't see me there? And it'd just be like, do, 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 do.
Is that what would get you off?
No, but I will sit there and laugh hysterically the entire time.
He'd probably get off.
Yeah, he would, yeah.
No,
It doesn't.
it's John Cena.
Now, Jason Momoa.
Not like we're watching Hobbs and Shaw.
Well, on that note,
That's right.
join us as we hopefully reach Planet Punch-Out next time.
If not, we'll talk about Aquaman 2.
Anything making Aquaman 2?
Yeah!
I don't even see.
Did you not see the first one?
Yeah, I saw the first one.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say no, and I was going to be like, I'll watch that with you.
I mean, I
didn't
totally
see
watch
it.
it.
You didn't see the first one? I'll watch that with
You're
you.
not missing any.
Don't you talk about Black Panther under the sea that way.
Them be fighting words, Chris.
Don't talk
right.
about Jason Momoa that way.
I mean, I
That's
expect
right.
Aquaman to jump into the water and do stuff every 15 minutes over Jason Statham, so...
Jason Statham.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, well,
perfect Jason Statham impression, too.
Christopher DeVos.
Sabrina Pierre.
I'm Jason
I
Statham.
knew it was coming.
I'm Jason Statham.
And I'm Laura. Bye.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
Catch you on the flippity flop.
Gong.
That's about as much range as he has, too.
Podcast 42 is performed by Christopher DeVos, J.L. Trost, Laura DeVos, and Sabrina Pierre. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly in this particular episode. All information given may or may not be true. Sound design by P42 Incorporated and is recorded in the Podcast 42 studios. Logo by Q Panda. Find Q Panda on Facebook for commissions. Theme music by Cramo. Find more music by Cramo on cramo.net. Podcast 42 is a proud member of the Podfix Network.
This has been a transmission of the Podfix Network. For more about this show and other great Podfix programs, go to podfixnetwork.com.
Greetings. I am Sav Chagrin, podcast guru and president of the Podfix Network. Since revealing myself as the puppeteer of the Podfix Nation, I have felt the need to be more hands-on with the day-to-day operations. Therefore, every Thursday, I will be opening the Podfix Archives, an absolute museum for your ears. And best of all, it is curated by none other than myself, Sav Chagrin, and no one else. I will be blowing the dust off my personally hand-pressed vinyl copies of original airings of classic Podfix Network episodes, uploading them to the satellites, and then rebroadcasting them to the masses. Sure, it's a lot of extra work, but one thing I have learned over the years is that digital media converted to vinyl converted back to digital is the way podcasts were meant to be heard. And since I have done all the heavy lifting for you, you just need to subscribe today to Podfix Presents wherever the best podcasts in the world are found. And then sit back, relax, and enjoy. The Podfix Network, artist owned and loved.